I have to say like a reason to not come to Cape Town, it's because
Act natural.
I wish I would have learned it younger, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I think this is one of the things that are so important because A, wash your vagina.
Yes!
Yeah, a little bit. Thank you so much.
So it's Thursday night, and about 2 weeks ago, Shonice, was it Shonice or was it I want to say it was Shonice. Shonice sent me a post that she saw from Boa. So Boa is where she does her nails. And she saw a post that said Sip and Paint on Thursday, and it was the first Thursday of August. So I was like, I'm here because I'm in the season of yes.
I think Honolulu was a new one.
But I get it 3 different. Ghana.
Who's a kill? Oh yeah. Must be an explanation. That's my friend!
I wore a white maxi skirt with a blue top as well as a denim jacket. Trying to be girly but still keeping it warm, but still keeping it tomboy femme. You know my vibes. What's different about this sip and paint to the ones you guys are probably used to is the fact that we're painting our nails and not necessarily just painting on a canvas, which was really, really, really nice. When we got there, it was a very few people. It was a very small boa. It was on Clove Street. And yeah, like it was very awkward. When we entered, it felt like the people that worked there were still trying to figure out like what they should be saying to us, what they should be doing, what they should be offering to us. But eventually we got a glass of MCC and we sat down, and then somebody eventually came to help us.
Nakwatile Mugel.
It's a different person.
Yeah, Nakwatile that day.
She don't know how to do that.
So you need to pay like 40
And then start with
and yours, I don't know your.
They showed us like this palette book of colors, and yeah, I didn't really like plan much into what I wanted. I just knew that I was getting stick-on nails, but I didn't really plan on like a specific design. I thought they were just gonna like walk us through something, but we had to like figure out what we wanted. They had an option, many options, like plain nails, and I was like, I don't know if I want plain. I don't remember if Shanice had a specific thing she was going for, but she had like her nails done already. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work for her. But what happened is that the gent that was allocated to us measured my nails, and then he carefully measured hers over her like existing ones. And then he was like, okay, what do you guys want? I went onto Pinterest and I saw these nails that like they reflect within the like in the light. Now understanding they're called cat eye. And I asked for cat eye, and he brought us like the whole set of all the different colors of cat eye. And then we got to choose. She got a purple cat eye. I got a silvery brown cat eye, very much like in line with this. And yeah, we got to going. So the instruction was paint a layer, put it in the UV light, paint a second layer, put that in the UV light, and then call me. We did the first layer, we did the second layer, and we were like, no, this is very see-through. We can still see the other side of like the nail. So we did 3 or 4. My nails, if I could, I think I showed you. I'll put it in a video. My nails were so thick. I think I did 5, maybe 6 layers of this cat eye. And I say 6 because after the 3rd time we called him, because we're like, okay, what happens next? And then he showed us this magnet method where you need to basically push the glitter into a specific design, into a specific shape, so that you get that effect when it hits the light. But he said I had put so little after the 3 layers. He said I had put so little that I needed to put more so that we can, like, this effect can come through. Anyway, I ended up with some fat ass nails. And then I put them on. He basically promised that these nails were not going to last long. And sure as hell, they did not last past midday on that Friday. And then I started pulling them off. So if you could see my nails right now, they are in their worst shape. Like, if I hadn't gone to that event, my nails would still look good, you know?
Like everything.
Now, baby, be mine. Always there when you call.
I'm moving to my. What must I do? Act natural.
Good morning, happy Friday. Guess who just got a package? Let's unbox. So just after I quit my job, I started taking content creation a little bit more seriously. And the seriousness is not in the output. The seriousness is the fact that I'm gonna do it again. So when I touched my page in the beginning of this year, I maybe had like 2,500 odd followers, especially on Instagram, and then about 1,600 on TikTok. And I was like, okay, let me do home content on Instagram because I'm already working on this apartment. I'm loving this. I'm loving my aesthetic. I'm loving the fact that there's nothing in this apartment that somebody else might have. Like, everything here is unique. So, like, you know, I'm proud, and like, you know, somebody might catch on to this. Like, if I can get famous for decorating this apartment, then yay me. I'm saying all of this to say, ever since I started taking content creation seriously, I've been getting brand deals. All in inverted commas, because there are serious people getting serious brand deals, which is like, yeah, the goal. Even at my big age, I really want to be famous. Like, I think you guys don't understand it. There's something inside of me that, like, is like, people need to know who you are. People need to know who you are. People need to know who you are. So I'm working towards that in this way. I'm hoping that by doing it, I can figure out the way that is, like, most meaningful to me, and in the way that, you know, people get to know who I am. So I'm navigating through that, getting these brand deals through a company called Brand Advisor. They have been the most consistent with, like, plugging me with PR, which they call gifted products. And I'll show you some of the stuff that I've gotten before. But recently I got a PR package. So let's unbox. How cute. This is definitely about to be my travel bag for, like, toiletries and stuff, because cutesy. Okay, so this is Libris. We're working with Libris this time, and they have different types of sanitary wear. So they've got these. I'll link them. They've got something else in a container that I'll open for you. And then they've got, I guess, all their different types of pads. This is their maxi. I love a maxi for nighttime because, guys, how am I 30 years old and still bleeding on myself in the middle of the night? Still bleeding. These are the Ultra with wings. What do these have? They are night times. Those are ultra. And then it's two of the same. Wow, there is so much stuff in here. This is Good Night Ultra. There's 8 of them. They were like, I'm gonna give you the whole product line. Liners. Now these are so important. I think I'm gonna have a conversation about liners, because one thing about me, personally speaking, and I don't know if this is gonna come out before the content of this needs to come out, but one thing about me, I know, I never figured out like my feminine hygiene. It was never like taught, it was never instilled. It was definitely like something I had to learn way when I was too old. I wish I would have learned it younger, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I think this is one of the things that are so important, because A, wash your vagina, and you know what? Don't just wash it with water. I'm gonna show you what I wash my vajayjay with. It's pH balanced, so it's like it doesn't cause the itchiness, because if you wash your vajayjay with real soap, you will burn. This one has a pH balance of like 7 or 0. I don't remember science that well anymore, but it means it's not going to irritate you. It makes you clean for long. I like to use it like in the morning if I'm going somewhere, and then in the evening before I sleep. If you know, you know. And then this, high key, I don't wear underwear anymore, but when I did, I used to wear these as well. But then I stopped because of the smell. But now I'm realizing the smell wasn't because of this, it was because I wasn't washing my vagina. So maybe I'm gonna buy some underwear, try this out before I do my like review and story time on TikTok. It's Saturday morning. Not my usual Saturday mornings. If you guys have been watching my previous vlogs, my Saturday mornings usually start with getting ready and going to a cafe to have like hot chocolate and a croissant. But today is something different. Today I'm spending my morning with my friends and we're playing paddle. Can I just say there's a story about paddle adjacent, the original paddle, which is just tennis. I started playing tennis when I was in primary school. My mother's friend at the time told her to like get me a coach, get me a tennis racket, and make sure that I'm on the court every single weekend. For some reason, the name Serena Williams came up. Like, I could be the next Serena. I don't know what that was. I don't know why they saw me and saw Serena. Anyway, so I took tennis lessons from primary school. I think I did them from like grade 6 to grade 7. So when I was done with primary school, I never touched a racket again. I went to a school with no sports, just academics. So I never really touched a racket after that until the beginning of my relationship with Lindo. And then we were like, you know, doing a lot of stuff and exploring things, and he was showing me things he likes. We would play basketball, and I was like, I'm really good at tennis. I can teach you tennis. So we got rackets, and then we started playing tennis. I love tennis. Oh my gosh, I think I killed that paddle. I don't know. I mean, I think I am Serena. Do we have great like tennis players in South Africa? Was that my calling? Was that how I was supposed to be famous? Guys, can there be more signs? Why am I lost inside a mall? I'm on the 3rd floor. Didn't know this existed. I'm supposed to be going to the 2nd floor. Also, we're 8 minutes late. Let's just find this place and play paddle. Guys, I'm trying to get to that level. How the do I get down? It's there. It's right there. I can see it. But how do we get there? Found it. When we played it, we had to play it with a fourth guy, because there was just only three of us girls. One of our friends was down bad with the cold. Guys, the cold, I don't know if it's just the cold in general or the cold in Cape Town. The colds in Cape Town have been taking me down. Like 2 weeks and I'm coughing. But I digress. We played with a fourth. He was trying to teach us the rules. I think they feel really similar to tennis, in that sense. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. That was so much fun. And then my self-esteem plummeted. The guys that worked at the paddle wanted to take pictures of us for their Instagram. And like, I've got some hot friends. And I'm like, I'm like pretty sexy too, I got my things. Now this picture is the worst picture ever. And I don't know if they've posted it. If they have, I'll show you guys. But after I saw that picture, I was not okay. I was not okay. And I didn't even know what to say, but I saw that picture and I was like, it's okay if you guys want to crop me out of this one. Like, I won't feel bad. Just put like an emoji on my face, because what is that? I don't know if it's just my smile. Like if you catch me off guard, my smile comes out crazy. My eyes come out crazy. And I don't even think I have like small eyes, but I was like, the picture looked like that. The picture was like, and everybody else was like, and I was like, anyway, I feel better now. Like, yeah, it was just a moment and it's fine. It's like, I'm not that, I am. I'm okay. Cute. Well, I don't look cute, so we should take another one.
Which one? Wait, is this one? Oh.
Paddle led us to brunch at a place called The Good Neighbor. It was the first time I had been there. Such a cute vibe. I had a ginormous French toast breakfast with bacon and banana. That's like my ultimate fave. I made that for Christmas 2022. I don't know if I've got videos of that, but that's like my go-to. Like, if I'm gonna impress somebody that's coming to visit me and they're here for breakfast, that's what I would make. Because it's so simple, yet like so, like nobody just eats that. Like, people are not eating French toast with bacon and banana. But it's like that's my favorite meal. So we had that, and then we went to go see our friend who was down bad with the cold, and we took some alcohol. And we got to chatting. I was supposed to be back home by at least 2 so that I could change for the next event. Guys, why did I get back home at 7 o'clock? Why? It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Like, when we are together, and we've been together for 4 weeks. I think that was our 4-week anniversary. Anyway, when we're together, it's like it's really hard to say goodbye, kind of vibes. Yeah, but I eventually like pried myself out of the the house, rushed back here, did a little 1 2 1 2 in the shower, and then changed. Didn't wear anything fancy because who plans an event when it's raining, guys? We were there to see Mikasa. Oh my gosh. Guys. Okay, so if you don't know who Mikasa is, they are a trio of guys who came out, the gen said 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Guys, I'm old enough to know something 14 years ago. Anyway, they came out 14 years ago. And they played a lot of their old songs, which at least I knew. But tell me why do artists like play us new songs? Like, what do they want us to do? Like, do they want us to remember for when it does come out? Yes, I don't know. I just feel so awkward. I think I'm high key a fan of vibes, but low key not a fan of concerts. Does that make sense? Like, I like good vibes, and vibes at like concerts are good, but I'm not a fan of like being at a concert because there's just so many variables. The music's never the same. The crowds are rowdy. The drinks are not like amazing.
I was like,
The drinks in Cape Town. Why are the drink options in Cape Town so limited? If you go to anywhere, a club, a bar, a Cabo Beach club, if you go to those places, you'll find 4 main drinks. Brutal Fruit. You will find Savannah. You will find Hunter's Dry. I don't know. There's probably 3 or 4 staples for women. You know, if you're not gonna go out and drink wine, or if you're not gonna drink bubbles, like if you wanna drink a cider, those are the things that will always be there. Where is the Belgravia? Why do Cape Townians not drink Belgravia? Mayfair. Whatever the other, just pre-mixed gin, guys. Why hosting up pre-mixed gin in Cape Town? Oh, guys. Like, if I have to say like a reason to not come to Cape Town, it's because the alcohol options they're just not worth your time. That's why you shouldn't come to Cape Town. We have come to the end of the vlog. I think this is going to be a good addition to the vlog, if I can put it like that, because I can at least express what I feel like is not caught on camera, because you can't just be whipping out your phone every like time something happens. But I can sit down and talk to you and and relive the memories so that you guys have context. So tell me what you think. Tell me tell me if you guys want more of these. And like, you know what, even if you don't want more of these, I'm just gonna keep doing this until it feels like I should be doing something else. Okay? You're gonna get more of these vlogs with more confessionals, more diary sessions. Ooh, next week, you know how they have like coming up next episode. Next episode, we will be in Joburg, supporting my family at the funeral, catching up with some family members. Ooh, my mom, my cousins, my auntie. It's also my sister's birthday, but she won't be there. I know. So yeah, like, see you next week in Joburg. Mwah.